Greetings, YouTube. I think the streaming is kind of broken because it took me 3 different attempts to connect. I think we're live. Hopefully. Stephen Burris, Legacy, Quacka, Earth 25, Knuckin' Futz. My man, the one we are really celebrating tonight, Kick Rocks 86. Good to see you. Knucking, thank you for asking the question. Her son's surgery is done, but the tough part is asking a 6-year-old to not play with an itchy cast. Harvey Wallbanger, hello. Christian Chester, hello. Speaking of prayer requests, I don't know if y'all remember my best friend Posey. He just broke his foot. It is literally black and blue. He cannot get out of bed. And he's a cameraman that works at a news station and needs to be on his feet. And he's also a cyclist. So keep him in your prayers if you could. He needs them. Good to see everybody. Moan Palmer is rolling in a parade tomorrow. Hey, Moan, if you sponsored your own float, would all your family be able to fit on it? That's the question. Just Thanos, what's up? Harvey, I've never broken my foot. It sounds awful. He was just hopping up, and his ankle gave out, and all that weight went on his foot. And that's all she wrote. Christian, is the new event worth doing? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, well, the Winter of Woe, maybe not, unless you have Hulk. But, like the Lunar event, yeah. Harvey, broken mini bones. What's the worst one that you wish on no one that you've broken? John 4, son of John 3 is here. Jackson's here. Prof, do you know when Onslaught will be added to the Mutant Abyss Nexus? Well, it's whenever he hits the basic pool. And I don't have that information readily available, but he was just a featured champ in December. So my guess is it won't be for like 6 months. I'm sure you don't want to hear that, and I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is not a fast turnaround at all. Just Thanos says, I'm done with Battlegrounds. No way the AI can parry my heavies. Have any of you else seen this? Alright, time for a poll question. I haven't heard of that before. AI parrying heavies. What? Has you seen the AI get smarter recently? By the way, if the answer is no, please say no. Bark that chicken. I did wear Darren's amazingly designed Bark the Chicken t-shirt. Y'all, I gotta tell you, keep praying for Israel. They're still figuring out how to grieve the loss of her mom the best way they can. She was the person who paid all the bills, so even just getting passwords and accounts for utilities and such is not easy. But I just cooked dinner for her tonight and her family. I think it went well. But these live streams are what I look forward to when I get home, because this is my social time. You all are my people. So thank you for hanging out and continuing to be here. I don't know what I would do if this game went away and I couldn't hang out with you all. I think I would be really depressed again, like I was before YouTube. Like, you've met the golden era of me. I've got a raise. I've had YouTube for 6 years. I've met Israel, obviously. Before this, I couldn't get out of bed. So, I don't want to return to that guy, but it's a little scary. You know, I'm just saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you, Ghost Rider. I love you all, too. Just Thanos says, I was just using Herc in the first part of the heavy resisted, but the second part of Herc's heavy got parried, stunned, and took a full... Oh, man. Well, I might need to do a video on this, but let's see more people get the vote. Ryan Veda, do you literally want that to be the names on the wall? Israel and family, thank you so much. I feel like we should really be celebrating Kick Rocks. Kick Rocks, what was the destination of today's, shall we say, festivities? Also, I typed Kick Rocks out of instinct. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay, technically, that's an honored classroom, by the way. And remember when we just did a huge live stream at stream number 2000? It's already 2030. How crazy is that? Thank you, Quackum. Grief comes and goes in waves, man. Comes and goes in waves. It's the best way I can put it. And the worst. Oh, Kick Rocks. You are so ballsy. Also, because I almost typed Kick Rocks, Ryan Veda put another $5 down just to put Kick Rocks' name on the wall. If that's not love, I don't know what it is. Also, we already have 40 viewers on this Saturday. What? Only 21 likes, but we can definitely hit 50 likes tonight. We're back on our normal schedule. We're not like at 11 o'clock last night. Ryan, thank you so much. Darren, I didn't realize you were as big of a Dodgers fan as the Kings, or maybe you're not. Kick Rocks, I hate escape rooms. I find them to be torture chambers. I get so impatient, and I don't want to think outside the box. I'd rather do the Winter of Woe than an escape room. Although the Winter of Woe is its own psychological escape room, and that says it all. Alright, do you have a mini golf place next to you? Do you bowl? I feel like that would be more fun. You know, if you want to do an activity together. Of course, Israel and I just ate pizza on our first date and asked each other 100 different questions about our lives, and we were hooked. In my 30s, I view dating like an interview for hopefully a lifelong job. You want to get the trauma out of the way, you want to get the debt out of the way, and then you just want to focus on building each other up. Knucking Futz, you want to go on a paintball date? You want to give that your best shot? Man, I am such a basic. So, Darren, I'm not gonna lie, Kobe has so many legendary poses that the first time I saw the statue, I thought it was like AI. But then once Vanessa explained that it was his choice, I was cool with it. But personally, I'd rather see him dunking or fading away or raising both hands with confetti around him down like when he won the finals before. Well, Legacy, I didn't go on my first date until my 16th birthday. So that's not that big of a deal. Be a kid when you can still be a kid. You got plenty of time to be an adult. Don't rush the process, even if social media makes you feel pressured to. Quacka likes escape rooms. Oh man, Quacka, you and I are not the same. Not the same at all. Steven, you've never been on a date? What's your dream date, Steven? Is it playing MCOC? Is it landing on a 7-star Red Skull with the dream woman? I can see it. Also, Steven, I don't know if you saw one of my latest videos, but I shouted you out with somebody that got a 7-star Red Skull. First one on recorded. Oh, Darren, that statue's gonna be really emotional. Really emotional. Also, I thought it was a really good idea to put Toad on defense. And then, can somebody explain why Domino melted Toad, who's a 6-star Ascended champ, SIG 200, in like 30 seconds? Is it just the RNG of a special 2? Because, man, I'm still violated by that. Knuckin' Futz! Last week I went on my first date since separating from my wife in September. Went Axter. Oh, that sounds amazing! Congrats on getting yourself back out there. Is there a second date planned? Did you have fun? I love rooting you all on, you know? What's up, Vitalik? Probably good RNG with Domino. Toad isn't much of a defender unless a skill is fighting him. Oh. I don't know, that regen and poison can be kind of annoying. Maybe. Oh, how did the second date go and what dinner? Sorry, I'm nosy. I want details. Jason Fischel. We're just talking about good first dates. Well, there's also bad first dates. Jose, what was your first date after separation? Stephen awakened his 7-star Terax. Awesome. Jason watched my lecture. Thought it was a great job. So, Jason, was it weird to see me in real life? Darren, those are things that you check out on a calendar. When you fight Toad, you can purify his poisons by dashing back. That's why he's good on attack. Oh. Mama, how is it going? Was it weird seeing me not in a hat? Hey, Mama, no worries. The only time you should be sorry for being late is when you had your 2 kids. Oh, man. Are you serious? Sushi? I hate sushi. So, Legacy, did he not try to follow up on you for a second date? It was just, that was it? I do remember that. Scott Buster, I have the link on my community page. Joel says I looked normal. Do I not look normal right now? Is this ugly? Alright, Mom, let's do it. Let's hang out.
Hello.
Mama! Looks like you and me are the same on the sushi page.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan at all.
I also just know so many people who have had quote-unquote bad sushi and have had food poisoning that I feel like when you're consuming something that's raw, it's just easy for the RNG to betray you. RNG.
Like, fish just needs to be cooked.
Like, and if you're trying to buy some gas station sushi, that's like buying a featured Cavalier Crystal and expecting a 6-star.
It's like buying a premium hero crystal and expecting a 6-star.
Yeah, 0 chance to get anything but poison.
Or it's like me opening up a 7-star and thinking I'm going to get Venom.
Oh, who did you get last time?
I don't know. I'm opening up a 7-star tonight.
Oh, we got ourselves a preview. Wow, world's famous doesn't want fish to exist. I mean, fish is important for our ecosystem. Even you don't have to eat it.
I love fish.
So I read Red Dog's sentence without reading the rest of it, and it starts, "I could eat raw every day." Cheers.
When you coming over, Red Dog?
Oh! Woo! Mama Bear's on one tonight. You better not miss her stream. She's feeling herself a little bit tonight. How's the back, by the way?
It's much better today.
Oh, world's famous. I have to ask the tough question. How did you figure out you were allergic to all seafood? Also, Kick Rocks loved your response and gave a laughing emoji. Nucking, that's both an internet phrase. Oh, Red Dog says, hold my beer. We are only 16 likes away from 50. We're doing great 16 minutes in. If we average 1 more like per minute, we're going to be fine. So, I always like to be conscientious of your stream time. When would you like to broadcast?
I said 10.
Okay. Well, then we'll make sure that...
I figured that gives you plenty of time.
Israel would say, way too much time. Oh, world's famous? You had a swollen face during your toddler years when trying fish. I gotta be honest, again, I'm proud white trash. I had my first lobster experience last night, and I thought Gordon's fish sticks were way better.
I love lobster. But even your most expensive seafood place will muck up lobster. It is very, very easy to overcook lobster.
Oh. Elrond, I need to record this video because we have a poll now that's way higher than I thought. And he says, the AI has been backdrafting me so often I notice it incursions when the fights get tough. Well, there's no question that Kabam is ticked that incursions is not making them more money. I think it's actually costing them money. And that's why, like, Hercules has already been nerfed in so much content. Also, I was talking and Kindred was doing his thing and I just died. When people say, why do you do arena? And then you have to go from fighting Kindred to fighting Hulkling, it's like, that's a good question. I really don't know why I do it. Well, Jason, I have years of being around tools, so I guess that should have helped me. Steven, we definitely need to do the worst champs poll, but I think the next poll we're going to do in about a month, because we promised we would, is the best 7 stars. Although, do you think that anyone will be better than Hulk? Because my argument is that 7-star Hulk is the best 7-star in the game.
I would have thought you would have said Domino.
No.
Looking. Butts is here.
Mama, are you ready to be in a video with me talking about the advancing AI?
Absolutely, because I've been doing fights just in the regular event quest where they just sit there and hold block for like 30 seconds and you try and bait a special, hit them a couple times while they're blocking. They just stand there and hold block.
You know,
Alex, I agree.
You could say this is like a bad date. They just stand there and wait for you to finish.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I hear you. Adam Keene, it is so great to see you. Happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello, Adam.
Good guy, Kai Captain Ellie in the house, too.
That is lucky.
We are 13 likes away from 50. Every time we have done a normal 9 o'clock broadcast, we have hit 50 likes. Last year, we went a full month without hitting 50 likes once. This year, we've always hit 50 likes. I'm not saying it's going to happen the rest of the year because it's not really realistic, but we can enjoy it as long as we got it. Maybe. All right, let's record this video. Also, Ryan Vader, you want to keep Deathless Guillotine profile pic or do something else? You control it. You are the man, the myth, the legend tonight on the wall. All right, here we go. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I asked a poll in tonight's broadcast that I thought would be higher than 50, but more like 60-40. And the poll was a simple question. Yes or no, have you seen the AI get smarter recently? Because I've seen that as a continuing pattern in my YouTube video comments and behind the scenes in line. And then I asked Mama right before we started to record, Mama, what's your AI experience been like? And remind the people what you said.
Yeah, absolutely. They just, like, I was doing a fight last night on my stream and the AI just stood there blocking for like 30 seconds, stood in one place blocking.
I've seen that in Battlegrounds, but then the minute, or I should say the millisecond, that they can attack, they fire their special.
Yep.
So Elrond has a couple messages to add to this of AI issues we haven't discussed yet in this video.
Elrond Hubbard?
Elrond. Yeah, Elrond. I think he's not as religious. He says, the AI has been backdrafting me so often, and I notice it in incursions when the fights get tough. And so I'm pulling up this screen because there's a reason why Kabam Mike freaked out the community when he said that it was not an if, but a win when Hercules is getting nerfed. Hercules is costing so many people a chance to have to use revives and incursions because he's that good. Maybe that's why that the blackout incursions bug is still a thing for so many people, because if you're going to use Hercules, we're going to make you black out manually. Which really annoys me. But not only that, he added the second point to this. Sometimes the AI knows how to counter Hercules unblockable by doing everything except getting hit. Fair enough. I've seen the AI parry me more, dex me more, and then when you fight chimps like Thing, literally fights around the rock stacks.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I fight Thing, I sit back and I think, is a real human being controlling this guy? Because he looks like he knows exactly what he's doing at the perfect moments. He knows when to be aggressive. He knows when to be passive. And Thing can be a pretty easy defender to fight when you've got somebody like Falcon to counter him. But if he's doing what Mama Bear just described, hiding in a corner and holding block, you can't do anything.
No.
And in Battlegrounds, every second literally counts. And the same is true with Alliance War. So that is huge. I also think, as Harvey Wallbanger, another favorite YouTube name of yours, Mama,
I love it.
intercepting has been difficult lately. So it's funny you bring that up, Harvey, because I wanted to bang my head against the wall, ironically, earlier playing Battlegrounds, because with the new nodes in the victory track, you have to intercept to transfer the power stings, or else you obviously take damage when you fire a special. And I was dashing forward, trying to time the intercepts, and it felt like I'd never played the game in my life. I was unable to do any of it. Ryan.
I've been in the middle of a heavy and then have the AI throw a special.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. So, all in all, this is something that Kabam is not going to want us to talk about. Kabam wants us to stop talking about AI. They keep saying in their forum posts that they're not touching it. But then they say that they touched something else and it made the AI change. So that's like saying, well, I didn't rob the bank. I just pulled the fire alarm and then took the money.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I didn't threaten anybody. I just went around it. So we're not directly messing with the AI. We're just messing with other things that then in turn mess with the AI. I read messages like that. Like, Mama, you're a parent. What would happen if your kid was like, look, I didn't steal your wallet. I stole your purse, which happened to have your wallet in it. Would you be like, oh, you kid, that's fine then. That's not the same thing at all.
That's different.
That's totally different. Like, in a real world scenario, this argument would be literally insane. But in this game, somehow it's normal. Or at least they want us to normalize it. And I think you can make an argument I've always been crazy, and I think there's a good argument for that. But I'm definitely going crazier every time I talk about stuff like this. Because there's no comparison to any other situation in life that puts you through what Kabam puts you through as a player in this game.
Yep.
Oh, well, we do have some good news to end this video. We got to 50 likes, I think. I actually see 49 right now, but I think I'm behind.
I see 50.
Oh, you all are the best.
I see 50. I see France. I see...
hopefully not my underpants, because then you won't be able to see anything ever again. You'll be blinded. But Adam said, exactly, Mama. I have had my heavy hit them with 2 or 3 hits, and it does nothing but stand there, and the next thing I know, I'm getting a special to my face, and there's no way to block it.
Yep.
Wow. Well, hopefully this is at least cathartic for some of you, to feel like it's not just you that's seeing this. So maybe that's what I should title this video. It's not just you. Kabam wants us to stop talking about AI. Remember when they announced that mission was accomplished with like the parry issue, even though it wasn't at all? I think they've announced mission accomplished with the AI issue, even though it sort of feels like it's as advanced and broken as ever.
Yep.
Also, DRC is here, and he wants you to know that even though he's quit the game, this all does sound really crazy. So
I love PRC.
we do love him. Ghost Rider says, I swear I've quit this game at least 3 times. No, it's It is the Marvel Casino of Champions for a reason. And when it's good, it's great. When you land on the champions that you love, that feeling is so awesome. And when you win a fight and the AI doesn't do this, like, I don't know about you, but I love dominating this game. Like, but when it's bad, it's really bad. Like, toxic bad.
Right.
And there are going to be the Kabam defenders out there that just want us content creators to be thankful the game exists and never be critical. And of course...
But that's impossible.
That's not doing a good job. That's being a tool of a company that's trying to get nothing but positive public relations videos out so they can make the maximum profit for their investors.
Yep.
And although I think we want this game to be around, not at the expense of screwing over the players to the point that, as Kabam Jack so uneloquently for once said, time is not valuable to us. Only your money is valuable to us. Time is not the most precious.
He actually said that?
If you go back and watch my video from this morning, he announced in writing the death of free-to-play players in the form of no longer having the company state publicly that time was valuable. Only resources that you have to expend both in the game and outside the game, aka your wallet, are valuable in the eyes of Kabam.
My God.
So, yeah. You will want to watch it and then probably want to grab something to unload your anger. That's healthy. So, yeah. Well, if you're watching live, stay tuned. I actually didn't mean for this video to be this long. It's just we started talking about AI and the game, and you look up, and it's been 9 minutes. Crazy. All right. Again, if you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching.
Good night.
All right. Let's open some rewards. Let's open some crystals. Ryan
Time is not a resource.
No, it's not a resource that they value. Because most people's response is, yeah, I don't give you my money, but I give you my time. And he's like, don't say that anymore. It is not relevant to the economical nature of our vision for the game.
Yeah, you're so lucky this is your channel because you know what I would be saying right now.
Here's the thing. Ball up that anger, wait half an hour, and then you'll be able to say it on yours. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to title this, It's Not Just You. Kabam wants us to stop talking about the AI issues. How about that title?
Perfect.
I mean, I'm happy with it. And I'll probably post that video in about 15 minutes. Because why not? Why the... No. Or maybe I'll post it tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, Mama.
Yes.
It is time. Have you opened any of the special crystals?
The ones from the Black ISO market?
Yeah. Well, in honor of the 7-star, by the way, I kind of spoiled things. We're going to use some of the resources we got from the special lunar event to open a 7-star.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, that poll got up to 73% yes. That's eye-opening. Ryan Veda, I am so sorry that I didn't see your earlier comment. Do you want to keep the profile pic or go with something else? All right, Mama. 7-star time. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I still think there's a world that exists where we can have the opportunity to use a gifting badge and not break the terms of service. I put a video out on a Saturday that I really believe the 1%, and probably it's less than 1%, ruined it for the 99%. Mama, I wish I could just send you some of those envelopes. We had fun trading those last year.
Right?
We had fun training those like every 5 years. And here's the thing, you never get something that's going to break the game, but you do feel appreciated by a friend. I liked getting those accolades. Yeah. And those accolades felt like they meant nothing. It was like, whose line is it anyway? The points don't even matter.
Way to bring down the community, Kabam.
But we're going to try to be positive in this video, because if there is one good thing about the Lunar New Year event, besides auto-fighting your way through easy side quest content, it's that we do have some 7-star shards in the rank rewards, or the milestone rewards is probably a better way to put it, for the first time ever. So, yay.
All right.
Darren, that's awesome. And Ryan Veda wants the best tech champ to be the profile pick, and I feel like if I don't go Red Skull, Stephen Burris will leave the channel forever. I know our man. Ryan, is that what you're saying? Because he's now a 7-star. He is now a 7-star. So, if you've missed it, you have all these milestones in this Golden Dragon event, which is funny because there's actually a restaurant in Stillwater, Oklahoma, named Golden Dragon. It's a great Chinese restaurant. So every time I see that I'm doing the Golden Dragon event, I'm like, man, I am craving Chinese. And look, a fully formed Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic for free is pretty great. I'll say this. So we're at 1,888 7-star shards, because everything's still got to end. And this part's great. I mean, Kabam does deserve credit for this part of the event. I just don't think they needed to scold the 99% of the community that hasn't broken the terms of service during a feeling like almost meaningless gifting event to take away the chance to hit up a friend with some envelopes.
Right. Send a little fun letter. What's the harm?
Exactly. DRC, we're under a winter weather warning, but it's going to be too warm to snow at this point. We'll see. Okay. So, let's do what we need to. Oh, first, let's pop these 8 Cavalier crystals and see if we get really lucky. We also need to open the free 6-star crystal, which will have some 7-star shards. So, the Lunar New Year event, 7-star. That's what we're calling this. The Lunar New Year event, 7-star. And I want one of the new 7-stars that was just in the Titan pool. That would be great. All right, right now, Mama, we are at...
What was that?
Oh, we're already at 15,000. I love that. That sound was me getting excited about opening a 7-star. Or maybe it was my masculinity or what was left of it dying right in front of us.
Sounded like a ship horn or something. Like maybe it was...
Oh, man. That actually sounds like a baby cow trying to pass like an ulcer. All right, Mama. Kindred. Silk. Lady D. Danny Moonstar. Hyperion. Crossbones.
Oh, let's go Crossbones. No, Hyperion.
Okay. For the record, I'm very excited about this. How many times are we backing out?
4.
All right. Well, it's 4 because I'm a 4. It's been a while since we got to do that. Oh my gosh. If we get one of these new champs, I'm going to be so excited. I could also awaken my Danny Moonstar, which I think would be a good pull, wouldn't it? Maybe?
I don't know anything about her.
Stakar, that's hilarious and also kind of sad. He said, I thought you'd frozen. I accidentally hit pause. All right, here we go. Shout out to Ryan Veda for single-handedly putting Kickrocks, who this is a broadcast in honor of. Kickrocks, so proud of you, my friend. Israel and her family during their own time of need. All 3 of the names on the wall, making an honored nexus. And here we go. I'm so nervous. That is amongst the pools that I want least, because that is a triple dupe.
Oh.
Sig 60. There's so many champs in the 7-star basic pool that I don't have. Especially the, new ones. But the RNG says, how about we give you a Mantis Sig 40?
Well, I mean, she's good.
Well, Kick Rocks, just remember, in real life, you got lucky today. And that's what is most important. Man. I mean, she's fine. There's going to be people who say, Prof, her SIG is important and you should be thankful and stop being Mr. Negative. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help myself. I will say this. This is a somber moment right now. But if I had pulled Venom, you would have seen a murder on live TV.
Yeah.
And absolutely by Mama. So shout out to Kick Rocks for having the luck that mattered. And Ryan Veda, thank you for 3 names. Kick Rocks, I promised you we're celebrating you tonight. I hope you feel like we did. I tried. Remember, y'all, if you're watching this live in about 20 minutes, Mama Bear's going live, and she's going after dark, and she's got some rants about Kabam with some words that, let's just say, you won't hear on this channel, but you'll hear on hers.
That's right.
So go check her out. Until then, good night, everybody.
Good night.